Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 9 of the Attainables series, where I build my series where I build my team using all attainable cards and try to compete in Showdown. And we have one new card to add to the squad today, a guy I want to try out. I'm not 100% confident he's going to stay on the team long term. He might, but I want to at least give him a try. This is what the Attainables lineup is looking like after last episode, and I'll be completely honest, this drop didn't really drop anything for me that I was like, oh yeah, because as of right now, these GOAT cards, yes, they're technically kind of attainable from this festival, but you have to play a ridiculous amount of games to get them. Otherwise, you have to spend a lot of money. So those guys aren't accessible for me. Season 8, obviously, I mean, I could get level 40, but to be totally honest, I don't play on this account enough to probably get level 40. So I don't think I'm going to get Dr. J on this account, although I might. If y'all want to see me grind for Dr. J on this account and maybe get him for the Attainable series, I could potentially do that. Although I think there are a lot of people that don't want him to use him anyway, because it's harder to, especially the Pro Pass version, because he's not as attainable, but we'll see. That being said, the actual drop itself didn't drop insane, like amazing cards, besides one guy who I think is a huge upgrade potentially, and that is Dark Matter Rudy Fernandez. This card is so good. He is the best cheap point guard in my team right now, and it's not even a debate, and I want to try him out and actually start him in this video today. We're gonna bring Shea off the bench. We'll throw Denny in our last 3, so we still have that tall point guard with size as an option. But I really want to try out this Rudy Fernandez card today because he is awesome. A 6'6" point guard with extremely good versatility. He's an elite shooter, an elite slasher, elite steal, and perimeter defense, which is, I mean, it's solid at least. He's not the greatest defender ever, but it's good enough. 96 speed, 96 field ball, 92 agility, 95 vert, 87 strength, and 95 stamina. And badge wise, he's got everything you could possibly ask for offensively, and a lot of defense too. Post lock challenger, off has pick dodger, glove interceptor, pogo stick, rebound chaser, removable enforcer, on ball menace, high flying denier. That's as a base card. Like, this card is really solid, really complete, especially for a Dark Matter. And then obviously the animations are probably the best part. Like, to me, that's what I really like about this card, is that his animations are actually phenomenal, extremely well routed, extremely complete. So I'll just add a couple of badges to him real quickly. I don't even care about post powerhouse, slippery off ball. He's going to be mostly ball handling anyway, so I don't care about that anyway. I don't have it to add to gold, so that's fine. We're going to try this card out in today's video. His animations are awesome. If y'all saw the gameplay that I dropped on this card earlier today, I'm very impressed with him. He's very good. And I think 2K absolutely killed it with this Rudy card. So we're going to take him into a showdown game, our first showdown game of season number 8. Probably not going to match super high tier player in terms of showdown, just because it's the first game of the new season, but we'll see. This is the team. Not huge updates as of right now, but maybe over the next couple weeks we will have some, and we'll see. Hope y'all are enjoying the series. Without further ado, let's hop into a game. Let's see what Rudy Fernandez can do. I'm not gonna lie, I completely missed my opponent's team, but he's got Kazi Russell. He's got, I see Larry Bird. That's gonna green. Good shot. Contested mid-range. I mean, I'd prefer him to make that shot than anything else. Didn't see what tier this guy was in either. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really watching my screen. But his team's actually pretty darn similar to ours. He's got Wimby off the bench. He's got Dikembe at the 4, just like we do. He's got 100 overall Larry Bird, who's a stud, but not insanely expensive. Glenn Rice, 100 overall, also a stud, but again, not ridiculously expensive. And Kazi Russell, a stud, but not insanely expensive. I might have to pick up Kazi low-key. He might be even better than Rudy Fernandez, to be honest. But the thing about this Rudy Fernandez card is he's 7 KMT. Like, I'm not calling him the best card in the game, but he actually moves really good. He's got Garland dribble style. He's got Francis size up. He's got, I think, Kemba escape. He's got Trey behind the back, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am. That's a crab. This dude's a good player, by the way, that I'm playing against. This might be a pretty competitive game. I'm gonna have to focus up and lock in to try to win this one, because this might be this looks like it's going to be a pretty good matchup. But I do think this card, I mean, he's not perfect, but he's definitely good, and he's got some real shot creating chops that not very many point guards, especially Dark Matter point guards, have, because his jumper's butter too. He's basically invincible J.R. Smith in terms of animations, or at least very close to it. He's got the same jumper. He's about the same size. He's got really nice sigs. This dude I'm playing against, by the way, good player, good dribbler, knows how to play. We're going to have ourselves a good matchup here. It might be a Rudy Fernandez versus Kazi Russell off as well, potentially. I wish I had D-Fox crossover the way that Kazi does, but, and then he comes and X-switches it. That's annoying. I beat you up the court. You don't got to X-switch it. Francis, blow by. Oh my goodness. Rudy. Oh my gosh. The athleticism. Gets a blow by on Glenn, gets himself a dunk, and he's got 9 points. Kazi's hooping, but so is Rudy so far. Definitely looking really good so far to start off this game. That's good defense too. Please move your feet, Dikembe. Oh my gosh, Dikembe. What happened there? He just like felt super slow. He got like 90 something. I think he's got like 96 speed with the coach boost. Like, he should be out here moving his feet. I don't understand that one. Catch here. He's gonna X switch this, of course, but Why smoked it? Oh my gosh. Is that my ball? Please tell me that's my ball. I got blessed. I was wide open with Rudy and I just completely bricked it. I'm really not even sure what happened there, to be totally honest. That was so bad. I'm kind of confused how I bricked that badly, to be honest. No blow by here at all, huh? Reset, go middle. We do have Pro 2 as well, but I'm going to try to deep hash him here. A little bit of an angle. It went in. I don't know if that got blocked. I don't know how I really got taken out of the dunk animation. He's already getting a little tired, which I guess makes sense. He's scored every point for me so far. But we got to be a little bit smarter there. That's a bump. That's a steal. Grab it, Rudy. It's all right. And he's going to get a dunk out of it. Come on. All right. Well, we got a tie game so far. Opponent's playing pretty good offensively too, but feels like that could have been a stop for sure. Drive the ball here, drag back. This card doesn't have quite the SIGs of a Kazi Russell. I mean, it doesn't have quite the elite drag back, quite the elite crossover and stuff. It's not a perfect card, but for what he is and for 7,000 MT as well, even if he doesn't stick on this team long term, I felt I had to do at least one episode showcasing this card because he is really, really nice. But he's getting a little tired, and I think I've used him a ton so far to start. So we're going to try to spread the game around a little bit more. This is again a good player. I'm gonna need to focus because he's sweating his tail off. There's no doubt about that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm definitely gonna need to focus up in order to try to win this game. Not gonna be able to just fully play gameplay style with Rudy this entire game. Good X switch there. Reset the offense here. Throw it to Dikembe. Out to Smits was wide open. Let me pass. I tried to pass that so early too. I'm not sure why it didn't let me, to be honest, but I guess it is what it is. Inbounds, pick and roll, slip the screen. He's like I respect how much this guy's on balling. I'm not sure that it's probably the smartest strategy, but I feel like I need to attack it a little bit more with my pick and roll and stuff probably, because he's being very aggressive with how he on balls. Good defense there. I mean, Kazi's really good. As good as this Rudy Fernandez is, Kazi's better. Be totally honest, he absolutely is. And that's going to get us in the bonus, thankfully, because we needed it. Gonna need to lock in on this game because this dude's a sweat. But Rudy Fernandez with a very solid first quarter still. He's going to have 13 points after these free throws as well as an assist. I mean, definitely proven that he can absolutely compete on the offensive end as well. I'd like to see him a little better defensively, but I think part of that as well is just that this dude's a good player with a really, really great scoring card in Kazi Russell. So we're gonna have to find a way to be a little more creative ourselves with some of the defense. I think realistically, that should have been a steal. The game isn't. I'm not getting rewarded defensively as much as I'd like to be to this point. I know it's early, but a couple of situations where we very easily could have forced turnovers and haven't gotten them yet. But 4-point deficit at the end of the first. That is all right. Let's lock in, man. My biggest problem with this Rudy card right now is that I can't get a stop on Kazi Russell. I mean, that's the biggest issue I'm having right now, is that I just can't get a stop. This he's a good offensive player, and Rudy just has nothing against the 5-out with Kazi. This Kazi card is really good. I might have to try him. Or maybe I just go back to Shea and Denny, because I do think realistically, just to be totally honest, this Fernandez card probably doesn't stay on my team long term, just because I already have a shorter point guard, obviously. Oh, he greened that? That was a very long animation. I already have a shorter point guard in Shea, and then obviously Denny is the PG who's more of like the option to try to counter a Braun or a Magic or somebody like that. Whereas with this type of a matchup, this dude, definitely a good player, but I would rather almost have a little bit more defense because I have enough scoring with Cedric Maxwell and Purvis Ellis. And that's the only thing about some of the shorter guys, is unless they are like literally truly gods, which Kazi is. I mean, Kazi's my favorite 6'5" and under point guard in the game. He's absolutely nasty, but he's the exception, not the rule when it comes to that. Good job by Rudy. We'll take our assist. Got a steal, got a dunk, cut it back to 4. That's important. I think it's time to get the bench in the game though, in all honesty, because I'm struggling defensively a little bit, and I think having Invincible Shea will help me do a little bit better job of that. So we're going to bring the bench in the game for a bit. Well, basically just for the next like 8 minutes or so, 7 minutes of gameplay, however long. I guess it'd be actually like 6 minutes of gameplay, but we're gonna bring the bench in and see if we can get a few more stops. He's got Dark Matter Luka as his bench PG. Who's his bench scorer then? Oh, it's Cedric Maxwell. Okay, so we're probably just gonna, and he's got Purvis as well. We're gonna switch Shea on to Cedric, honestly, is what we're gonna do. But is he gonna try to backdoor me here? It looked like he was trying to backdoor me there. Good switch. Olo, I need you to play D. Good job, Olo. Let's go, Olo. Beautiful stuff. Olo Akandi with the stop, and we're running the floor. Throw it up to Joe Smith. Joe Smith with the pump fake, middle peak. He didn't jump. All right, good defense. Good defense. Come to me, Wimby. We got a big size advantage here. I think I got a shot, but if I don't, it should be a free board. That's a great shot, Josh Childress. Let's freaking go. Bench starts us off hot, gets a stop, gets a 3. I had a free board almost certainly with Wemby, even if I missed that. So that was kind of, yes, an aggressive shot, but I knew, number 1, I had a chance to make it, and number 2, even if I didn't, I had a chance to still get a bucket. I cannot stop the rim run this game, man. That's where I'm getting killed right now by this dude. Is he's getting to the rim with his primary ball handlers really effectively, and I am struggling to stop it. So give credit where it's due. Opponent's doing a good job right now. Standing dunk, or that'll work too. SGA to the rim. Let's lock in with the bench. I will be back for the 4th quarter, and we are going to see if we can close out this game. But we got ourselves a sweaty matchup, man. So it's definitely time to lock in for a little bit. All right, start off the 4th quarter. His bench was, or his starters were in the entire 3rd quarter. My bench was in the entire 3rd quarter. So I'm feeling pretty good, honestly, right now, at least about where we are in this game. I definitely should have shot that, but that's not a bad look either. Pro 2 fade, green it, Rudy Fernandez. Let's freaking go. He is hooping on the offensive end, man. 18 points out of our 44 right now. He's got nearly half our points. That is huge. I really need, oh, I got cooked. Let's go. He missed. Beautiful stuff. I was going to say I really need Seti to guard Seti really well here, but we didn't actually. Luckily, I got saved, so it's fine. We got plenty of offense on the court here. We're just going to space the floor. This dude has a habit of going under screens a little bit too much, and so we're going to see if we can take advantage of that here in the 4th quarter and get ourselves an open shot or 2. Actually, I think we can turn the corner here. Whoa, I got bailed out. Let's go. I was trying to get a stick dunk. Timmy D helped down all the way, and Seti stayed on my side a little more than I anticipated, but that foul call does bless us a bit, and I am not complaining. 19, now 20 points for Rudy. We have ourselves a 7-point lead with 3 minutes left in this game, and we're going to see how we can do. His bench is pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not a weak bench by any means. This is, again, it's definitely what I would consider a pretty attainable team. Very similar to the one that we're running, actually, and it's a good player as well, so that's not what I meant to do at all. That's... Oh, not dog. I guess I fat fingered Y as I switched on to my small forward. Don't know, man. That's really unfortunate. That is really what are you jumping at? What are you jumping at? And it 2K wants him to win. Man. Oh my gosh. Never. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a block and I didn't. That's brutal. 7-point game to 2, just like that. Missed dunk, mistaken jump, and that's all it takes. And all of a sudden, you have a 2-point game on your hands. And I can't drag back, and it's going to be a bump, of course. My SIGs don't want to work. All of a sudden, my animations don't want to work. That's green, and we're losing. All right, we're not losing yet, but we're not in a great spot either right now. I'd say that was a rough couple possessions. What are you doing? What is going on right now? Okay. That was the most confusing switching in defense I've ever seen in my life, bar none. I have no idea what's going on, and I can't pass. I have my icons pulled up. I'm shooting this. Come on, Dikembe, green it. What has this game been? It's just felt very sloppy. The entire second half has felt like a slop fest. Y'all didn't see the 3rd quarter, but it was ugly. This has just been a sloppy, ugly game after honestly a pretty 1st quarter. It was like pretty skillful offense and pretty good looking offense, and now it's just turned into a slop fest in the second half. That's a terrible pass and should absolutely 100% of the time be a steal. He has like 90 steal and half interceptor, maybe a legend, I don't remember, but come on, game. And Purvis Elson's not out of bounds, so they can't pass the ball in. What is going on? All right, we got a 5-point lead, minute 32 left. Let's close it out. Come on, we just got to play D. No threes, no jump, no. He made a white with the This dude's not on, he's on high risk. I mean, come on, dog. Oh my goodness, Rudy Fernandez, hop step layup, let's go. That is such a BS shot to let him make. And then no steal either. Oh no, this is brutal. This is brutal. This is not, it's not cooking right now. My team is not cooking with this gameplay. Contest, no, just no threes, honestly. Try to wall up the 2 as best you can, but no threes. That's great defense. And he's gonna quit? Maybe? He's not gonna quit yet. He wants to quit, but he's not going to. If we score a 3 here, we got ourselves a dagger. I'm not gonna lie. Why is he backing up this far? Did you just give up? It's a 4-point game and you just gave up. I'm giving him a chance to reconsider. All right, brother. Well, it was your choice. You just decided to give up in a 4-point game with a minute left. What is the mental, like, what are you doing? That is not mental fortitude right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like, I don't want to make that into something it's not, but the lack of like willingness to compete there makes no sense. He made another one. Maybe he is normal risk and he's just been he hasn't made a white all game. I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't understand why this dude did what he did there. He just gave me a wide open 3 in a 4-point game. But you know what? It's still a 4-point game, 28 seconds left. As long as I don't screw anything up, we will still win this game. So it's been a little bit of a sloppy one for sure, but Rudy does have 22 points. I mean, he's played pretty darn good, all things considered, I would say. And of course, now he's trying. Why did you give me a wide open 3? He almost had a bump there. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm very confused. And then he fouled. I mean, the foul it didn't make the most sense, but I wouldn't say it was the worst foul I've ever seen either. I'm just confused. All right, 25 seconds left. One stop here, we win the game. Rudy's strong suit is not his defense, but he does have enough defense to compete, and that might be a contest, and that's a miss, and that's gonna do it for this game. Oh my goodness, exclamation point. Exclamation point me, Rudy! Oh my goodness, I thought he was gonna contact on Kazi. All right. Incredible game regardless. 24 points, 2 assists. I mean, I was gonna say I don't know if I want to keep this card on my team, but with how well he played, I almost feel like I gotta keep him for another game or two anyway. One more exclamation mark. There's the exclamation point on the game. 58-50 win. And Rudy Fernandez, if you need a super budget point guard, if you're newer to my team, you just need somebody to fill a gap while you're maybe trying to save MT for somebody else. 7,000 MT for this card is awesome. 70% from the field, 60% from 3. Efficient game, 26 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 9 of 14, 2 of 3 from 3. Rudy Fernandez leads us to victory. I am very impressed by this card. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.